What's a Japanese guess?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are back for episode 5 of the Rongotai radio broadcast.
No, we did.
You did?
Yeah.
Confusing.
Do what?
The show.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, yeah.
didn't know.
Was last week Tom Cole?
Yeah.
Yeah, last week was Tom Cole.
Oh, okay. Okay, so this week we're on episode 5. Our normal host, Ryder Sar, is not with us, but the host from episode 1. Were you here episode 2?
Yes.
Yes.
Episode 1.
That was Dobby!
Yeah, that was Dobby.
Episode 1 and 2.
Came back.
Dobby has returned to be a part of the Rongotai radio broadcast.
Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out!
Sibby Dunlop is back after a 2-episode hiatus.
Hi.
And in addition, we've got
Hi.
Jack Burden,
Jack.
who is joining us for the first time here on the Rongotai radio broadcast. So as usual, we have poker, and we shall be talking while we're playing the game.
I put an H at the end.
I like to put an H at the end. I didn't take out the ER, put an AH at the end to emphasize the poker.
While we're at it, we shall reveal the flop.
What is the flop?
A 10 of clubs, a queen
10 of
of
clubs.
clubs, and a king of farts.
That's fucking shit.
I'm leaving it as it is. No bets.
No bets.
No, I'm
I
falling.
will put forth a red token.
I will also be putting forth a red.
red token.
I'm putting forth 2 red
Why is
cards.
the Dark Lord in this room?
Oh yes, I shall also say, we have another guest of the week who will be joining us towards the end of the episode. Mr. Garbage Smell from the
Who?
Smurfs franchise.
So I
Garbage
think,
Smell.
I think no. I think. Is that his name? I've heard differently.
I'm pretty sure it's garbage smell.
I think it was Groidal.
Well, I'm just going to keep calling him... What was that?
Groidal Schlinger.
What's that? I feel like garbage smell sounds right.
I'll just keep calling him that until he walks into the room and corrects
What about
himself.
Gargoyle Stool? Is that it?
No, that's a bit
I'm
off.
pretty sure its name is Goigen.
Groigen.
Wagon Schlinger.
Groiden Schneeker.
Oh, you folded?
I voted it.
Okay.
I folded as well.
Let me check to make sure that's not a bad word.
So the
That's
first
probably not. It'll be fine.
first segment of the show, as normal, is we all tell a story about something that made us...
Before that, we have
Just a story.
the turn, an 8 of spads.
Native spares.
Now story time. Who's going first?
Yeah, who's got something that made them angry?
Or happy.
Or happy.
Or shit. that
Angrier is usually funnier, but...
Usually feel something.
Okay, it's not even a word.
Just any form of emotion.
I had to go to a family gathering in Auckland.
Oh, how was
Oh,
that?
I didn't.
It was, well, it wasn't horrible. It was just like, it was basically a lot of people I didn't know. So the whole time it was just like, oh, you remember me? Oh, it's so nice to see you. It was like,
No.
I don't know you. Stop touching me.
Who the fuck are you? How did you get news?
Yeah, pretty much. And at the same time, the first title update for one of my favorite games dropped, Monster Hunter Wilds.
Yes.
And the funny thing is, as we were leaving for the airport, it had finished installing. Like, I was at the menu, I saw the updates ready, but we had to go. So I had to wait a whole 3 days before I could play it.
Wait, why'd you have to go to Auckland? What kind of family gathering?
Papa's 80th birthday.
Oh, right. Okay.
Was Grace Bennett there?
No, so it's my dad's side. Grace Bennett's on my mom's side.
Oh, I see.
See, Grace Bennett's joined me in Samoa to celebrate my granny's 80th. And see, that made me happy because we got to do a lot. It was family I was familiar with,
Okay.
and we got to do a lot of fun shit like snorkeling. I got to swim with sea turtles, but they touched one on the ass.
Okay.
I got to touch one on the ass like. I finally took that sea turtle. But yeah, so that's two things relating to family. One that's made me happy, and 2 that made me not so happy.
Jack
But-
and I went to a restaurant the other week and your cousin Grace Bennett was the waitress.
Oh, did you say anything to her?
Nah. I couldn't tell if it was
Hello,
I wasn't
gorgeous.
sure if it was her at the start. I was like, because I haven't seen her in fucking ages.
Where was this?
It was Italian restaurant on just
Wait,
off.
that's French. Fuck.
Just what's it called?
It was called Fratelli.
Fratelli.
Ah, yes. Grace Bennett works at Vitali. Wait, where?
It's just off Courtney plays like down one of the
Ah,
stairs.
she works at Fratelli and Courtney Place in town. Ah, yes. maybe she, Mario, and Luigi will make a pizza later, yes. But yeah, that concludes my story. Does anyone else have a story they wish to put forward? What say you, Poirot born?
I mean, you two have a story, don't you? I mean, something pretty.
Yeah, we
significant.
two do definitely have a story. Well, it's mainly this guy's story.
I'll tell a story.
Okay.
Well, essentially, my dad and I graduated yesterday. Jack Burton also graduated.
Oh, congrats.
So we had to pick up our graduation gowns and hoods and those stupid fucking hats. They just look like squares. So I went in there to pick it up, and it was like a young blonde girl with like glasses that was like, I had to go get my shit. And I was like, first of all, I had to say my name. And Jack went first and he just had to say his last name. So it was like, so I went up and I was like, Cowan Rohihi, and she's like, oh, what's your name? I'm like, Cowan Rohihi, and then she's like, Hawani Cowan Rohihi, and she's like, oh, can you pull up? She wanted to read my name off the fucking, so I pulled up the ticket, and then she like read my name. She's like, oh, I'll be right back, and then she goes and gets the gown, and then I was like, and she arrives and like she's like, oh, I'll just put all this like on so I can make sure it like fits. And the gown was too short, so I was like, oh, this is a little bit too short. Can you get me like a larger one? And she's like, all right. She just takes the gown off me, stands like a couple meters to the left for 5 minutes before coming back and saying, it's long enough.
See that means she didn't have one that was longer.
But the thing is, I went back the next day and I tried on one that was longer.
Was she working that day?
She was.
What?
Yeah, as soon as I saw her that day, she went like,
Oh, hello.
she was like,
You're not supposed to return
but
to
anyway,
this place.
after all this conundrum, she like hands me the bag with everything and goes, have a great grad.
Have a great graduation. Have a great grad.
Like, thank you. Give me my shit, motherfucker.
Give me my shit, bitch.
So, like, when we actually graduated, my dad and I spent the entire fucking time going up to everyone and saying, have a great grad. Have a great grad.
You could say that.
Have a great grad. Have a great grad.
Oh, thanks, lady. Give me my fucking
Give me the fucking
Give me my
robe.
shit, boy.
Give me my wizarding robes.
It actually did look like wizarding robes. It was like the exact same robe. Fucking
That almost
snake
makes me
wears.
wish I went to Ness.
Almost wish you wish you had a great grad. Had a great grad.
I had a great grad. Also, raise. You raised again.
I raised by
How
20.
could you do this?
So yeah, that was, at first it made me angry and then it made me a little bit happy.
Because it was funny.
Because it turned out being funny.
Well, I guess my story is just the smallest story. Is that after my graduation, the Māori graduation on Tuesday.
Oh, you had a separate graduation?
Yeah.
Yeah, graduation.
I was like,
Brown folk.
wow.
Those on the scholarship offered only to the Polynesian kind.
It was the Māori.
Yeah, that's close enough.
What the fuck? Okay,
How
well,
are you actually Māori?
Also,
Because I know you're Niuean, but how you Māori?
both my parents are Māori.
Oh, it's just like Māori and you. Are they both Niuean as well?
Is one of
Only
them?
my dad's Niuean.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
I'm
okay, okay.
while we're at it, I shall reveal.
What's your
the
mom? Is
river.
she purely Māori or is she something else?
She's Māori Tukana.
We have a jack of
That's just where the cookie comes
clues.
from.
Jack of clues.
We have a jack of clues.
That's me.
Clues, how could you, Jack? How could you perform such treason?
But yeah, I after my graduation and then Juani's graduation, we just went to his house and hung out, and we were deciding to go to a party or not. And it starts at 8, and there was graduation ended at like 1. So that would have left like 7.
1:15.
Yeah, 1:15. It would have left 7 hours of doing fucking shag all day, waiting for a party to start. Why doesn't anyone want to like hang out during then? Huh? 5 o'clock? No.
It's because they like to drink late into the night.
It's because they're alcoholics.
While we're at it, I raised by 50.
So we didn't end up going anyway. So.
God.
And it turns out the people who went, they got over it in an hour. So, I don't feel bad.
I have a feeling, because we ran into Jack Nelson today and I was like, hey, did you go to the party? I have a feeling he was just saying that to make us like, oh, so you didn't miss anything. It's all right.
Well, it wasn't really people I would really want to talk to.
Yeah, I mean, like Amy wouldn't have been there.
Were
Ben
any
Smith
girls
wouldn't
with
have been
trauma there?
Probably.
Probably not.
Oh, okay, good. You got a bail. You got a free one there, buddy.
Surely some of them have trauma.
Yeah, but they don't fucking parade it around.
Oh, that's true.
Oh no, I can't suck your dick because I.
Also, Sammy, do you wish to reveal your secret?
Reveal. Is everyone else folded?
Everyone else is folded. It's just me and you.
Okay. I only have a king.
I have a straight.
No.
Fuck,
Yeah.
you're straight.
Yeah, I'm straight,
I
mate.
thought you were gay.
No, that's Hawani.
How could you do
Jack.
this?
It's
I didn't even have a pair, so.
No, it's 5.
A straight is
You got? Did you get like straight because one of the straights is with kings?
9, 10, Jack, Queen, King.
Yeah, he got a royal straight.
No, that's not a royal straight.
What's a royal straight?
You
Okay.
get an ace is at the top.
So what's that straight?
10, Jack, Queen, King, Ace.
What do you call it?
Called well, if they're all different suits, then it's just a straight. It's just a high straight. It's just an ace high straight.
Is it
Is
royal?
there gay?
No, they call it a
okay.
zigzag.
Actually, there's 2 of them.
No, but I was watching a TV show the other day. It's about like fucking 3 gay roommates and they played like gay poker.
Oh my god, they were
Guess what is the worst hand you can get in the game?
a straight.
A straight. Because there was a person that wasn't like familiar with the game. Oh, I want to go to straight. Oh man, that's the worst hand you can get in gay poker.
What do you mean I won? But it's the worst thing you can get.
The worst hand you can be dealt.
The thing you're thinking of, the thing you will probably think of is a royal flush, which is all of that, but it's also a flush.
it's where you
No, that's where you do what you do with the toilet.
Yeah, that's where you go.
No,
that's where you go to
no,
King
that's-
Arthur's court and flush the toilet.
Okay, that's a royal flush. You're just describing a normal flush. She's going to the toilet. Yeah, that's a flush. Semi was
I could see Juani as a king.
Okay.
Semi was describing an actual royal flush. You can go to King Arthur's palace and flash the fucking.
What would I be?
You would either be a...
Probably a joker.
No, not a
No.
joker. And no, not a joker. It would be... Ryder would be a joker.
Ryder would be a joker.
Ryder would be really...
No, but the thing is, Ryder's not funny.
Come on, man.
He's funny for the wrong reasons.
How could you do that to me, man?
I could see Semi as a royal guard.
Look,
Yeah. It's either me or...
it was meant as a compliment because he's the funniest, he's the best at improv, and he's most entertaining.
Oh, right.
True.
Not because he's, oh, you're a joke, you're a joke.
Get out of here! Yeah.
So you're
I'm alright at improv. I'm not so good at stand up.
Stand-up is tough in any measure,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Yeah. Because I'm really bad at standing. I prefer
I think
sitting
it'd be a
down.
jack.
I think I'd be a big butler.
Sorry, what were you saying?
You would either be a really cool knight like me, or a dragon tamer.
What about?
Oh, I
What
thought
about-
we were just talking about like cards.
Oh,
What about-
That's why I said joke.
Oh, okay, no,
fantasy
like,
setting.
and what we would be in a fantasy setting.
Oh,
'Cause, like,
I
you-
can see how you thought that would be
Because
insulting.
that guy would
I thought it just had the
obviously...
option.
Yeah, not cards. Come on, man.
That guy would
Come on.
obviously be
Okay,
A wizard.
Take
a
back
wizard.
wizard.
That guy over there is a...
Do you know what I can see?
What?
Start out as a knight, then become a dragon tamer.
I would probably start out as a bard. Become a knight.
Well, like that's like the arc. You go from comic relief to like one of the best characters in the show. I don't find to be so kind of a toy.
And now you're big blind. You're little blind.
I fight for...
I fight for my kingdom.
It's not a knight, that's a samurai.
No, that's not visuals like that.
Okay,
Because that's not a specific thing. That's just
Ben
a
or
comic
Jack,
book.
do you have a story?
Fucking nothing's happened to me over the week, to be honest. Like,
You
it's
didn't have a
just
good
fucking.
day.
No, I didn't have anything fucking big happening because it's just all. I'm on fucking uni break at the moment, so yeah, because I'm not graduating like you guys. I still got another 2 trimester.
He has yet to acquire his wizard whip. I want to show up to your graduation just to say that.
You should. But yeah, fucking nothing's happening. I've just been trying to do fucking Doom Eternal Ultra Nightmare runs, and they have been shitting myself.
I'm going to shut yourself.
I'm going to shit yourself.
Yeah, I was on a call last night. Yeah.
Yeah, we were on call last night. We were just fucking around. And
Do you know what we do need to do though?
what was
Play Minecraft.
Yes, we do. Because we've set up the world, but only you've come on, and you keep fucking making stupid comments about ghosting us during the whole.
Oh,
fucking
mate, can do
Yeah,
that.
every time
Every time they play,
Minecraft,
I talk like I'm in the server with them.
we're like, I've been, I'm like, oh, I'm just going up
Mate,
the mountain.
what are you
And then-
calling
Yeah, I'm right behind you.
And then Simi's like, oh, I'm almost there.
Oh yeah.
Then you went by.
Oh, I just found somebody. Oh, can you save some of that for me?
Oh, just found some
It's like a little ghost just hovering over your shoulder.
But yeah.
I'm concerned about joining because when I tried to join Jack's, I just kept crashing like every single time. after a few seconds.
Have either of you tried reinstalling Java?
No.
Well, this is a good segue to my story of the week. Something that made me angry.
What made you angry?
Ben just mentioned that Maerado has joined the server, but about a week ago I downloaded the mod pack and I had to ask Maerado 3 times, how do I get onto said server? And 3 times I got no reply at all.
Wow.
Oh, come on.
Also,
What?
What a bitch.
Also, it's not a server. It's specifically it's like Bedrock where you join a world for it. You should have explained that.
Mr.
I know,
Calabator, you're a little
He
bitch.
explained
That's
that,
what I said.
but failed to also give me an invite to that server.
Oh, well, I can't invite you. Didn't ask for an invite.
Sabrina Carpenter.
I did ask for an
Yeah.
invite
That's got to be in the description now.
3 times. So I'm yet
That
to
also reminds
log
me.
on to the server.
Should we just make it a server instead of just doing essential?
Probably a good idea.
Because I can set up a server and I know how to do all that shit. It may be a bit more laggy, but it's more manageable and anyone can join at any time.
Well, we'll see just how laggy it is for me.
No, hold on.
I
Yeah,
mean-
we'll try it out first.
We'll try-
Essential out first.
We'll try essential first. If that doesn't work out, we'll try a server. And if that's also not working, then it's probably an issue with Java.
Oh, my computer's just fucking shit.
I think it's just...
I've got the cheapest laptop you can get. It's like $700.
Well, the thing is that you're able to run the pack. You've shown that you're able to run the pack on a single player world. The main problem is you joining an extra or running. The only problem is that you joining on like a world is like causing like what's the actual problem that happens when you join? You start lagging like crazy. Your ping goes really high. Is that what happens?
Well,
I think
it's strange because it's the point where I can walk around like sort of fine, but as soon as I try to interact with anything, it just like first
sounds
of all
like-
it sort of freezes, it like lags a bit, and then I just get kicked from the world.
so there's no massive frame drops or anything.
There was a message in the chat when
It just said
before that
like
happened,
game
right?
error, and then it just said error followed by a ramp thing, which I didn't like memorize.
What it as I said, you're probably one or both of you needs to reinstall Java by like just going onto the Java site and installing it. I had that crash happen whenever I was playing on Essential with my friend Siri. Whenever you join a modded client and your version of Java is out of date, it will fail to load the server properly. So what will happen is you'll join in, you'll be able to join for maybe a second or like barely at all, and then it'll just kick you out. Like it'll either be a timeout error or a Java exception error or anything like that.
Yeah, that sounds like what was happening.
Yeah, just do that. It should work. It should fix the
my
problem.
bad, mate.
It's probably me that has to reinstall it then, because you were able to join my world without getting kicked.
Yeah, but then everything was half invisible and almost none of my chunks were loading. So
It also might be just like a host problem.
It could also be a host problem, but I think you should try and reinstall Java first, and then that should probably fix the problem.
All right.
If you want, I can help oversee the process.
Speaking of which, I got another story.
Another story.
So, this made me really angry this week because I filled up a glass of water. Oh no! What happened? I was restarching my shirt, which means you need to have a huge bowl of water and you fill it with cornstarch and things. Anyway, I walked in, I tripped, and it went all over that pitcher, and look, it shrunk.
Oh.
wait, it did? What the?
Oh yeah, you can see the.
Yeah, it shrunk.
No, it used to be that size.
Yeah, it used to be that. That is so. What the fuck?
How the hell did it get?
It fits in that frame.
I looked at that and I was like, why is that picture so small? I remember it being
Dude, he fucking used the Ant-Man bar.
It's a fucking the fucking despicable me shrink ray on that shit, man.
I am quite the shrink ray.
Oh, he's pulling out the frame.
Oh, shrink.
Oh.
How could a piece of paper shrink? Okay, for the folks at home, essentially,
He bamboozled us.
I have this huge ass bird picture, and I went to an op shop in Foxton, and I saw the exact same picture, but fucking 10 times smaller. So I just put it on the wall, told these guys it shrunk. They fucking believe me.
fucking gullible.
I
He's also thinking wait.
well, no, because I was willing to trust you when you said first. Okay, go along with it. Then I look. It's just like, really? That's good. because I didn't want to break the momentum. I was like, oh yeah, mate, that looks reasonable. And then he just fucking pulled out the real thing.
I was thinking like I was like, all right, I'll go along with it, but like, how does both those pictures shrink, and how does
it
the
get
frame?
that small?
How does the frame also shrink?
Yeah, but that's the thing. I assumed it was a different frame. But I was like, even if you split one on screen, it doesn't get that small.
Yeah, it'll get soggy.
While
right?
preserving all the details as well.
It just
Yeah.
means like, oh, this frame fits in now.
Oh shit! I use this frame now.
I spilled shit on my my
Oh
fucking
no, there
artwork.
goes Mountain Dew.
But I also have this really small frame that can coincidentally fit
That is
in.
weird.
I get
Yeah,
coincidentally
that's
fit
what
and now there's a tiny picture.
People using watercolor paints. Man, why the fuck's my picture so small now?
This just shrinks so
That's
much.
just gonna be like a particle by the time they're finished.
Yeah, I saw that picture for like $6. I'm like, wait a minute, I can swap it and tell people it's
Use the shrink ray. Use the shrink ray from Despicable Me.
Actually works on me because I'm gullible as shit. Also, you should place your bets, boys. Place your bets.
Oh,
Sorry, I forgot to
man.
play poker.
I'll
Until we
probably
get
hold
our
off from
hands.
buying Minecraft until we get shit sorted.
Sorted.
Until we get shit sorted.
Actually, we get shit started.
Yeah.
Started and sorted in the same word.
It's not actually laziness. It is merely pre-recognition.
Exactly.
Alright, here we go. I'm ready.
Crucial.
Alright, I shall reveal the flop. The flop is an 8 of hearts, an 8 of clues, and a 2 of diamonds.
8, 2.
8,
Okay, also to someone who has an 8.
Tell me how long that joke's been going for.
This would go for 5 years.
Oh my
no, it's been going for more than 5 years.
Has it?
Yeah, because like it started back in like 2020 or 2021. I'd imagine like
Yeah, that's 5 years.
I'm in 2025 now.
or 2025 now. So like
That's at least 6.
it feels like 6.
Oh yeah, 2020, 2021, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, because
Because you don't count the 2020.
yeah, you don't count 2020 because you have to count that as an extra year because you're going through the whole year. So 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024. Now we're on 2025.
I thought
My
only
condolences
gays
to
were
whoever has the
bad at
2025.
What?
6 years.
You know what? I will take your word.
It's because
I will take your word.
you start counting from 1, right? You don't start counting from 0.
Yeah,
So the 0 from 2020 is an extra year.
Okay.
yeah.
I thought
Okay,
only
no,
gays
no, I
were
get it. No.
2020 is where we
No,
start.
so 2020 would count as a 2000, as in the 2000s.
What about driving?
So from 2015 upward to 2020, that's fine.
Yes,
2016,
yes.
2017, 2018. All right, it boggled my brain for a second.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm in Gryffindor. Because I'm not smart.
To give the folks back home,
Azkaban! Just fucking derails his sentence. I've got a folks out.
The fact you fucking put the sorting hat over the microphone.
to give the folks at home some context, in 2020 when we played poker like during lunchtimes at high school, whenever someone would whenever there'd obviously be a good card in someone's hand, but we don't know, somebody would say condolences.
Whenever like there would be like multiple cards of a suit or a number on the board, I would just say, "Oh, condolences to anyone who has this card."
Yeah.
And I was a fucking dumb. No, see, the thing is, I knew I was wrong, but I never corrected myself because no one called me out on it.
Until one day we did, and we just kept going.
Yeah.
Do you know why I didn't call it out? It's because I didn't fucking know either. I was like, condolences.
See, maybe you do belong in Hufflepuff.
What probably happened is that I looked at him like, "Are you sure that's what you meant?" And then like didn't say anything. And I was like, No, what I probably thought it was, I thought you knew exactly what you're doing, and then it was just a complete joke on your part. And I was like, "Oh, okay."
So no, that was sort of it, but like I didn't have like, all like the new like the fucking, what's the word for it?
You didn't have the.
Well,
What is the word you were trying to use instead of condolence?
congratulations.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, that's it. And some other girl came up, a photographer came up to us and was like, "Congratulations!"
Congratulations! Yeah! Have a good graduation! Yeah!
Congratulations, you guys!
later.
Oh, get the fuck up.
I was like, yeah, congratulations, congratulations.
Congratulations!
Congratulations, everybody.
Brilliant!
I was like, that's fantastic. I seemed to go up to every other person.
Fantastic.
Oh, congratulations.
Congratulations, mate. Yeah. Yeah, even then we were walking down. I didn't fucking stop because we were walking along the wharf in Manor Street. And there would be a couple of people who were like, hey, congrats, because we're in our rooms. And we're like,
Congratulations! Have a good grad! Have a good grad!
You should tell our viewers at home your valiant attempt to refrain Raidasar at graduation.
Oh, yeah, what was Ryder going to say when I walked up on stage?
oh my god. Okay, so people walk up on stage and obviously people
Maybe I
who
should
know
have been
them. They, of course, they fucking cheer. And Ryder turns around to me like 5 people before Juani goes on. And he's like, oh, I'm going to say something funny. He's like, oh, what are you going to say? I'm going to say chicken jockey. I'm like, you're not saying chicken jockey.
Chicken jockey! Chicken jockey!
You're not saying chicken jockey. Well, our friend of multiple years walks up on stage after graduating after 3 years of work with the vice chancellor up there.
Do you know what? This sounds like something I would fucking
Yeah, I was gonna say that sounds like something you do without mentioning to anyone, and then you just do it anyway.
Chicken jockey!
Juani, Kenneth, Maceo, Cohen, Rowdy.
Fucking
Oh, that's
Chicken jockey!
Chicken
jockey! Fucking Ryder.
Hey, it's Steve.
I love that guy. But yeah, I can't believe he said with full confidence. I'm like, oh, should I say chicken jockey? I'm like, buddy, you're not saying that.
At least you check with you. I want to know.
Yeah.
You would have stood up and be like,
Chicken jockey.
chicken jockey. It's nothing to do with the degree.
Because you know someone would have had their phones out recording, so that would have been
Yeah.
immortalized.
No, the whole thing was recorded.
Chicken jockey.
Yeah.
The fucking way my face lit up.
Chicken
Nah,
jockey.
imagine you do that during my fucking graduation.
Oh,
You three are gonna come to my fucking graduation, and it's like, you'll be like, chicken jockey!
Benjamin Lang. Chicken jockey.
This shall be so fucking funny.
Benjamin John Lang.
Chicken jockey. I'm so
watching that fucking back.
I'm so
He walks up on stage and he's like, yeah, I did it.
It just faintly in the crowd. Chicken
It's not even
jockey.
faintly, it's really loud.
It's really loud because
Just
you'll yell
applause and
and
it's
everyone's
just
just like,
chicken jockey.
it's like at the top of your like, oh yeah, chicken jockey!
Chicken jockey.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna continue the game. We're gonna be stuck here forever.
True. Has everyone checked their cards and made sure?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm staying where I am.
Alright, then let's reveal the turn.
Reveal.
What is the turn?
It is a queen of farts.
You fucking imbecile.
Queen of Fire.
He folds.
I'm staying where I am. No bits.
Chicken jockey.
I shall raise.
Jack raises by 20.
Who raised you?
I fold.
I saw who raised him at graduation.
What did you think?
They're cool, man.
They're very cool.
Do they look like the parents of a gay man?
They look like his parents.
So,
Who'd have thought? I thought they would look like two random people.
oh, imbecile.
While we're at it,
What's the duck old man?
I shall reveal the river. An ace of farts.
Damn. This one is too hard, so I can make a flash.
Oh, maybe I'll raise by 20.
It's me. Go to the moon.
Raises by
Let's just suck down the
20.
two.
Well, actually, maybe I'll raise by 40.
Bonnie raises by 40. Now what?
No, maybe I'll raise
No.
by 140.
140. Might as well fold.
No, I didn't fold, nah.
Might as well fold.
Nah, I didn't fold.
To make it clear to the folks at home, might as well folded.
Gryffindor never fall. Gryffindor.
Jack matches the bet.
Alright.
Reveal.
Just got 2 hearts.
Japanese Gryffindor professor.
Bonnie. You
must
have
know
to
to honestly
pair
let
Juani
go.
wins with an 8-high heart flush.
You must train
I'm
You must train fast flush. You will not
I could
become
have
a
just
great
let you
warrior.
take it without contesting you.
That's true. In that case, you wouldn't have lost
So much for
over 100 points.
Japanese.
Point.
No, it would work.
I like
Because
it
it's,
up against
no,
fight.
it's set during month.
Currency.
No, it's set.
Oh, right.
So like, if it was real, we would be at Takura Fukati. Well, no, we would have graduated by now because it's 7 years. Yeah.
Our Japanese teacher would have been like,
Oh, my little kind of a tour.
I am very honored
to be your teacher. I am honored to be your sensei.
you will not get anywhere unless you work.
That is
must train faster.
10 points from Tafuyamatia Stone. Kind of a tour.
Shall we go into our sponsorship?
Yes.
Okay, we are a half hour through the episode, therefore we shall go into sponsorship. Once again, we are sponsored by the fantastic Havana Cigars.
Havana Cigars, the world's first-class cigar. Distributed worldwide, in business for 130 years at the most reasonable prices imaginable. The likes of Winston Churchill, George Washington, Napoleon Bonaparte, and Thomas Jefferson have smoked our cigars. You'll go quacky for our tobacco. Sourced from the deepest forest in South America. You'll love Havana Cigars. First class in relaxation and comfort. You'll go quacky for our tobacco.
Now, I have a feeling none of us prepared jokes.
I did.
I did not.
No, I have a joke.
Okay,
joke?
tell your joke.
What kind of key do you use to open a banana?
What?
What key do you use to open a banana?
Yeah.
Binky.
Tell the folks at home.
A monkey.
A monkey.
A monkey!
Monkey.
I thought it was going to be something musical. Okay.
Did you think of a joke?
Yeah, I think I have 4.
Oh, okay.
Good.
Okay. Alright, ready?
Yes.
So, one day I'm watching porn, right?
Yeah.
My stepsister
Straight
walks in.
into it.
I didn't even know she was an actress. Fuck that.
It's just a stepsister, nothing wrong with
Okay.
And then I walked in.
Okay.
that. If my best friend walks in.
No, he did porn.
Mate, what are you doing in here? Finally, I can get off. Okay.
And then
Next.
Jack walked in.
Next joke.
So, I took my grandpa to the zoo today, and they were having close encounters with orangutans. My grandpa goes, "Wow, I always wanted to shake hands with an Indonesian."
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god, Sydney. That's so fucked.
An orangutan. What does orangutan translate to? Does anyone know?
Man of the forest.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought it translated to orange man.
No, it's man of the forest.
Oh, well, man of the forest, but it still works.
That'd be fun.
That means an orangutan is a man from Indonesia. Is
Yeah.
that not correct?
Yeah, they are from
Indonesia's not the only place that has forests.
So, would you call him an Indonesian?
No.
I've got 2 more. Right. So, a ship is capsizing, right? And there's not enough room on the lifeboats for the children.
Lol.
The captain says, "Fuck the kids." The priest says, "Do we have time?"
Sake.
Do you think we have time?
Only got time.
I'll tell you what, these are landing better than last fucking week. Tom's
Yeah.
like, oh, these aren't funny.
That's because Tom kept interrupting every joke.
Can't give me that. These aren't funny. Guys, aren't
Funny.
Are you ready for the last one?
Yeah.
No.
So, my girlfriend's been complaining that the vacuum doesn't suck like it used to. I told her, frustrating, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, because he doesn't get blowjobs.
Oh,
Blow me!
suck my dick.
Alright, that's all I've got. Alright, that's all I've got.
I have a joke.
What's
Oh, yeah.
What's your joke, Mr. Bat?
What is the difference between a well-dressed man on a unicycle and a poorly dressed man on a bicycle?
I feel like I've heard this one before.
What, a well-dressed man on a unicycle? A poorly dressed man on a bicycle? I don't know.
I don't know, tell me.
Tell the folks at home.
Tell us.
Attire.
Same.
Good point. Yeah.
I get it, I get it.
Oh, I get it.
That's nice. It just finally hit. It just hit.
Oh, I get it.
Put in the big blind.
Oh, I get it.
Because he's hard out.
Okay.
That's a blue token.
A blue toque.
Oh, he just saved you some money.
Oh, thanks, man.
Well, I didn't want to fucking bet like $50 at the start of the round.
Oh, thanks, man.
Okay, let's see. I've got a joke here that I'll read.
Alright.
I haven't read this joke before, so it might not be good.
Tell us, monkey.
Okay. 2 female teachers took a group of students from grades 1, 2, and 3 for a field trip to Flemington Racecourse to watch horse racing.
Okay, horses.
When it was time to take the children to the bathroom is in marks for some reason, it was decided that the girls would go with one teacher and the boys would go with the other. The teacher assigned to the boys was waiting outside the men's toilets when one of the boys came out and told her that none of them could reach the urinal. Interesting. Having no choice, she went inside, helped the little boys with their pants, and began hoisting them up one by one, holding on to their wee-wees to direct the flow away from their clothes and shake them dry. As she lifted one boy up, she couldn't help but notice that he was unusually well endowed. Trying not to show that she was staring at his equipment, the teacher said, "You must be in grade 3. "No, ma'am," he replied. "I am the jockey riding black caviar in the next race, but really appreciate your help."
Fuck's sake.
Man, how short is that jockey?
So she went up to a normal guy, lifted an arm, and held his... directed him to the toilet.
You know, it was a bit...
be in 3rd grade!
You must be in the 3rd grade. No, ma'am, but thank you for the assistance.
Thank you, ma'am. That's a stupid fuck.
That's so fucking dumb.
Alright, everyone gonna call.
She helped the chicken.
Who am I calling? Sabrina Carpenter?
Call your
Think
mom.
about me.
She's gonna be in the description.
Now I shall be revealing the flop.
Who's flopping?
Who else is famous? Say a name.
5 of diamonds.
Harry Potter's not.
Queen of diamonds and a 3.
What about Steve Gads?
I am Steve. Jack Black.
Jack Black is in the description.
Jason Momoa.
Look at the bottom. It's
Emma
Jason
Myers.
Momoa.
Probably.
Jason Momoa. Ooh, ah, yee.
Okay.
Okay,
That's just something.
okay, here's another one.
Another joke.
Still don't know how this one goes.
Oh, God.
He says, oh yeah, a guy walking down the street sees a woman with the perfect breasts. He says to her, "Hey miss, would you let me bite your breast for $100? "Are you nuts?" she replies, and keeps walking. He turns around, runs around the block, and gets to the corner before she does. "Would you let me bite your breast for $1,000? He asks again. "Listen, you, I'm not that kind of woman, got it?" So the guy runs around the next block and faces her once more. "Would you let me bite your breast just once for $10,000? She thinks about it for a while and says, $10,000, eh? "Okay, just once. But not here, let's go to that dark alley over there." So they go into the alley where she takes off her blouse to reveal the most perfect breasts in the world. As soon as he sees them, he grabs them and starts caressing them, fondling them slowly, kissing them, licking them, baring his face,
Jesus.
but not biting them. The woman finally gets annoyed and asks, "Well, are you going to bite them or not?" "Nah," he replies, "costs too much."
Bruh.
That's stupid.
That's fucking stupid.
That's that poor woman.
That's
I had a joke like that last week, but I didn't say it because I didn't remember it.
I forgot or something.
Oh, you forgot.
Yeah.
All right, well, I guess that cost too much, so we just touched them a bunch. Oh, come on, where's my... Nah, it costs too much to buy.
Nah,
I'll get the free one.
I'll take the free one. I'll take the free one.
Take the free one.
We're about 40 minutes in, by the way, so shall we go to the next segment?
We'll see one more joke.
Well,
See one.
by the way, Wani has risen by 20.
He's arisen.
I have risen.
The Dark Lord has arisen.
Me every morning around 10 o'clock.
I have risen.
Oh yeah, I woke up at 12 today.
What the? Oh, what? Okay, fair enough.
I was too busy playing Hogwarts.
He's too busy touching his Hogwarts.
Yeah, I'm too busy touching my Elder Wand.
Okay, this one looks interesting. It's called urine test.
He reviewed
Intestines.
it. He reviewed it before he says it.
Okay, a guy goes Well, I just reviewed it based on the title itself.
Oh.
Just urine test. A guy goes to the doctor with a complaint of arm pain. What's that noise? Oh, it's my boat. The doctor says...
Silencio!
The doctor says, great, I have this new machine that can tell you with 99% accuracy what is wrong just using a urine sample. The guy is skeptical, but gives the sample anyway. The doctor squirts a few drops into the machine, and a few seconds later, a small slip of paper pops out. You have tennis elbow, says the doctor. Does anyone know what tennis elbow is?
It's a rigid elbow?
I don't know.
Pretty sure it's something like that, where it's like an elbow cramp.
Okay.
Oh, right.
The man runs. How the hell can a machine tell you based on urine alone? I want a second opinion. Let's see where this is going.
So it's
Okay, I'll tell you what.
Muscle irritation.
I'll tell you what, says the doctor. Go home and eat normally for a few days and lay off alcohol. We'll run the specimen again. I'll show him, said the man. On the day of his return appointment, he gets his wife to pee in a bucket, and then he gets his mother, son, and daughter to do the same. He goes outside, puts the bucket under his dog, and collects the dog's urine as well. While he's out there, his neighbour asks what he's doing. The guy convinces his neighbour to add his urine to the bucket as well, before leaving for the doctor's office. The man also jerks off into the bucket, and then mixes everything up.
This is quite a roller coaster.
This is a roller coaster. And puts it all in a Ziploc baggie.
You great. Why
As-
is Ziploc bag?
Sir, why is your
Surely
urine...
it would not stay in there.
Sir, why is your urine
Why not like
sticky?
a
Why do you want to be able to see it?
Why not a plastic cup instead?
Also, wouldn't you clearly see the semen as well?
Yeah, you would see it because...
Now
Yeah.
you shook
No,
it.
it might not be a very well crafted.
Because
Stir it.
No, because semen's also a precipitate, so you'd see it just sort of swirling at the top.
See the chamber.
Yeah, a bit like pulp in like juice.
But even when you
Okay, so at the doctor's office,
It's a bit spicy.
the man fills the cup with the contents of the baggie and gives it to the doctor. When the doctor puts the sample into the machine this time, it takes a few more minutes before the machine spits out a much longer piece of paper. Well, sir, says the doctor, it says that your mum has osteoporosis, your wife has chlamydia, which she apparently got from your neighbour. Your daughter is pregnant, your son is on cocaine, your dog has worms, and if you don't stop jerking off so much, you'll never get rid of that tennis elbow. That's stupid.
It's fucking stupid.
Alright, I think that's enough for the jokes.
That's enough for the joke
That's enough for the
section.
jokes.
Which means...
While we're at it, I shall also reveal the turn.
Are you
Oh,
still
yeah,
alive?
reveal the turn.
Assuming I folded.
Okay.
I shall reveal the turn. A 10 of spades.
Okay.
To the next segment, shall we?
Yeah, to the next segment.
Shall we let our guest in, perhaps?
Yeah, we'll let our guest in. Come in.
Take a seat.
Greetings and bear grovelings, lowly worms, to the great, the almighty, the supremely powerful Gargamel.
Okay, everyone, round of applause for Gargamel.
Yes, give your congratulations.
Okay, so the folks at home, Gargamel needs no introduction. You
Of
know
course.
what he's from.
I thought his name was Garbage Smell.
Excuse me.
Garbage smell.
You told me that his name was Garbage Smell.
I thought it was named.
Now, just hold on 1 second. Why would you spread such misinformation about the great and powerful Gargamel around here?
I didn't come up with the information.
Did I make an example of you, behemoth?
He told
You
me.
do not meet the natural description of one, as in your skin. It is too light, but you bear the visage of one nonetheless.
That's just what he said. It's just what he said your name.
What's visage?
Do not interrupt Gargamel.
I'm Gargamel now.
I hear
No,
you
do
are
not
Saying
interrupt
don't interrupt
Gargamel.
him. Don't interrupt
Are you sure
Gargamel.
that's your name?
I thought it was Garbage Cow.
Yes, I'm sorry. It is Gargamel. End of story.
Okay, ladies. Make no mistake, it's Gargamel.
Okay,
Exactly.
Gargamel.
Not garbage smell. Not Broidenschninger. None of that drivel.
Gargamel.
Gargamel?
No, Gargamel. You enunciate the R.
Okay, so the trick's to add
No.
an H in the middle, so it's
Oh yeah, I put an R at the end to emphasize it.
Gargamel. Yes. You see, you are learning, buddy, you were born, which is surprising. concerning your nature. But
Okay.
yes, let us continue.
Okay, so we must have a few questions for Gargamel.
I'd like to go last.
You'd like to go last?
Yeah.
Now,
Okay.
why is that?
Because
So-
I want to see what these guys have to say.
Okay.
Look, you're trying to capture the Smurfs.
Of course, I've been trying to capture the Smurfs for many years.
Explain to us why exactly you want the Smurfs.
Ah, very excellent question, Mr. He. So, as you know, I, Gargamel, am a great, powerful, and renowned wizard. But you see, my magic is not infinite. I need to constantly supply power. And in order to obtain power, I need essence. now, you see these Smurfs, these tiny creatures, little jolly blue devils. You see, they are practically walking bags of essence. They are full of this stuff. And so I must capture these Smurfs to extract their essence, to fuel my powers. Be quiet, Tasria. Yeah, whatever. You're an odd hag anyway. So, yes, that is why it's imperative that Gargamel must capture them. Stop scratching the couch, Tasria! But anyway, yes, that is why it is important for Gargamel to acquire these Smurfs.
And why have you been unsuccessful so far?
Well, you see, these Smurfs are quite evasive devils. You know, they fled on the night of a blue moon. They fled for a portal to a small, unsightly hovel known as New York City. And then they came across a man and his filthy pregnant wife. Well, she was white, so that is a plus. But anyway, we're not for those that filthy couple. And the combined efforts of the Smurfs to thwart my plans, I would have proven successful.
I have a question.
What is your question, boy?
What do you use your powers for?
My powers for? My powers for? The power of four. What say? Well, you see, I might be so inclined to use them to forever silence an unsightly, low brown person such as yourself. But I will relent.
Gargamel, I didn't know you were racist.
Fucking look at me.
No, you got a point,
I
actually.
thought you used Smurf essence to make MILFs like really hot again.
Oh, yes. Gargamel knows of the incident you speak of. But you see, that was not out of any altruistic purpose. You see, in that beauty company, full of hags it is, you see, Gargamel had doubters amongst their numbers. And I could not stand to have people questioning my great power. So, as a demonstration, I made short work of an old hag, turning her beautiful and sexy and young again once more, to show them that their magic was feeble in comparison. For the great Gargamel will accept no substitutions. But yes, that is why, my brown friend.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Now, Gargamel, I hear that there are other wizards on the block. Particularly, we had on a few episodes ago Lord Voldemort. What is your relationship with other wizards such as Voldemort?
Lord Voldemort. What a grandiose, over-the-top false title. You see, Gargamel attended Hogwarts many years ago. Voldemort. Back then, he was known as Tom Riddle. A name fitting his pussy-whipped nature. You see, when Tom Riddle was sorted into Slytherin, Gargamel was sorted into Gryffindor! and, well, I suppose that throughout the years I may have contributed to how Tom Riddle turned out in the end. Because I would always cast hexes on him in charms. I would, one time I threw his broom off of the top of Gryffindor Tower. And there was even another time when I took him to the girls' bathroom where Moaning Myrtle resides and dumped his head straight in the toilet. Coincidentally, that was also the time where we started getting reports of students being petrified around the school. I'm not quite sure what the cause was, but that would have been related to me. Quiet as we are!
I have a question.
What is your question?
Is the elder one more powerful than Smurf essence or vice versa?
Well, you see, the elder one itself is a rarity, and it can only be wielded by a chosen few. But Smurf essence is reliable. It is in abundance, and I will have it.
If it's so reliable, how have you not obtained such a massive quantity of it yet?
Because I told you, Smurfs are elusive, evasive, and persistently annoying creatures!
Wouldn't it make it rather unreliable then if it was rather difficult to obtain?
But you see, there's only one elder wand. There's an entire village of Smurfs.
I think there's two.
There's two? Then I will have both.
Let's pretend you do get both. What happens when you run out of Smurf essence?
Well, you see, I have planned just a contingency for that very scenario. So, you know of Little Smurfette. You see, she is not one of the original Smurfs. She is one of my creation. So, in doing so, whenever the Smurfs are not meeting supply of demand, I will simply create more. But you see, the Smurfs will only live on as so long as I have need of them.
Oh shit.
And if I ever do not, well, you know what comes after that.
The dragon one.
Okay. Talk to us for a bit about Papa Smurf.
Papa Smurf. Oh, come to Papa! That saintly Santa want to be. He is the main architect for why the Smurfs have managed to evade me for so long. Were not for a figurehead at their helm, they would be lost. But Papa, your blessings cannot last forever. You will be mine.
How did you find How did you find the fame you received in Paris when you became a famous magician?
It was glorious. It was by je ne sais quoi, you could say. But such triflings can only last for so long, you see. For I could not be deterred from my true mission, the Smurfs. But I do miss Paris at times. You know, I had a woman there, very very young, very beautiful, much more sightly than that old hag from the beauty company. I will tell you that. but yes, when I am done on my capture of the Smurfs, I will return to Paris and clap the baguettes once more. Oh, come on, Ashley. We know your love life is dead.
Okay, so
To take a small break in the action, we shall reveal the river of an 8 of spades.
an 8 of spades.
Kunlun.
I'm standing.
Stand.
I shall not raise the stakes, I'll raise the bacons.
Shall raise the bacons by 20 points. Or 20 each.
Alright, sure. Why not?
What say you, Gargamel?
Gargamel will stand.
Gargamel will stand. If that's the case, then everyone shall reveal their cards.
Okay.
Yeah!
Pair of threes.
2 pair.
A pair of 10s, a 2 pair of 18 queens.
Okay.
And Gargamel seems to only have a pair of 5s. It seems that Jack wins.
Give me your money.
This game is rigged.
Gargamel, why did you go all in?
Did you not fold?
I may have folded, but you didn't.
Yeah, exactly, Behemoth. Keep your mouth silent.
What's with our guests and folding and just losing all of their money?
Hey, you should have seen Dobby the last time.
Ah, Dobby in the house. It has been many a year.
How similar is Dobby to the Smurfs by any chance? They seem to be similar in stature and structure.
Wait, are you friends with Dobby?
No, Why would I be friends with a lowly house elf? You see, I hear Dobby is trying to break into the Wizarding Lab game. And the few tracks I've heard from him, it's just like nails on a chalkboard. It's like listening to a mandrake for hours on end. I cannot stand it. Shut up, Ursula.
Yeah, so the short-term goal is to acquire all the Smurf essence that's possible.
Of course,
But
yes,
what
you
will
have been
you-
paying attention.
What will you use that Smurf essence for? Well, domination?
Domination of the wizarding world.
Oh.
You see, ever since Gargamel left Hogwarts, he has been looked down upon and berated by others of the wizarding kind. But once I obtain all the Smurfs and all the essence they have to offer, they will regret their words. I will rise to the top of the wizarding world and topple the ministry itself. And all witches and wizards all over the world will bow to me. Bow. Yes.
Okay, good. So, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Gargamel.
Wait, Signor, Gargamel must blow some bullshit. He must find a worthy domicile to do so.
Have a good grand.
Oh, Gargamel's in here. This looks like a worthy place.
No,
What the? Look, even has its own cauldron.
no, Gargamel, I believe that's the bathroom.
What tiny? What a vile placement to have in the place of a cauldron. Of course, Elliot. We will never enter that place again.
What died in here?
Okay, so we are 3 minutes off 1 hour. So I think we'll have our closing remarks. I hope you enjoyed the show today. Now we'll be back next week with episode 6. My name is Hawani Kamrohihi, and I bid you goodbye.
I have been Jack Burden. Farewell.
I'm Maidaro Kanavator. Bye, man.
Gargamel has enjoyed his time on the Rongotai radio broadcast. So much so that he thinks he will commandeer it. But yes.
Bye, man.
And farewell, everyone listening at home.
Where's Simi?
Oh yeah, Simi, say goodbye. Oh, I see.
Be quiet, slave. Yes, conclude the show.